Good early morning. It is 6:45 in the morning on the Friday the 1st of November and we are getting ready to pack the car, and it's mostly food and snacks, to head up to Scotland for the weekend for the Turnberry Titans Charity Drive for Glasgow Children's Hospital. So we're meeting up with everybody else. We should all roughly get there around midday, or just after midday, except for Paul, who's going to be a bit later. And we're going to try and vlog the journey and the hecticness of the weekend and get some content for you guys. So stick around and let's see how it goes. Well, we have one very excited pupper. Yeah. We're ready for a long journey to Scotland. Do you want to go to Scotland? Come on then. Let's go. And we're on our way. Let's go. Not impressed. Lodgings for the weekend. Gordon has done us proper proud here. There's all our stuff and snacks to take upstairs yet. A little toy for Cosmo. He absolutely loves it. Thank you, Gordon. Yeah, nice big bed, which I won't be seeing for the for the first night I will, but the second night I won't be, because we're going to be doing the 24-hour stream. Here it is. It's got a little bed and a wall ball. What do we think of this toy, Cosmo? What do we think of this? What do you think of this? Every little squirrel. Yeah. He loves it. Well, he does love it. He's just excited to explore new things. Then we've got the bathroom. Oh, that's our towel. That's the dog towel. It's just drying. He's been outside, so he's dried his paws. But yeah, let's see what else we have. I'm gonna enter the lounge where everything's gonna be happening. Some of the prizes, things up for grabs. Kitchen with some snacks going. Got a few people here already. There we go. So here's a bit of our setup. The retro bear playing modern. set up.
I'll just smile at it and tell you I'm cheap.
Are we live, man? Should be live.
Yeah, it's on.
Good afternoon. Welcome back to the channel. This is our 24-hour live stream featuring various YouTubers. At the back there you can see Russ,
I can't see.
Retro Bear, see this, we can see
Don't even see me.
Scott, Eddie, Dylan, and over there, no? Where's Paul?
He's gone downstairs and reached
Paul's
you.
away. Claire, Retro Bear, Chrissy, Laura. Say hello.
Hello.
That's up there hiding, Jess. Jess is up there hiding as well. Up behind the...
Can't hear you.
No, no audio.
No audio.
No audio.
Technical difficulties.
Need more square sausage.
That's right, so you can get your first order pick up.
Hello?
More square.
Yeah, I know. So welcome back. We've got loads of... Who's that? So all the technical issues there is. So we've got all the tubers here waiting to say hello. You've got Russ back there. Scott. We've got Dylan's over there.
Hi.
Ross. Buzzing around somewhere.
Fight him in the back.
We've got Chrissy, Laura and Jess. And Paul's away somewhere looking for the Generation Pixel.
Yeah. Paul and Eddie will be in a minute.
So we'll spin the wheel for the first bundle, which was the sealed bundle. We'll go through all the things that we get first. So we've got Worms Open Warfare for the PSP, Sayonara Wild Hearts for the Switch, the Night Witch for the Switch, Came Lynch 2 Dog Days for the PS3, Ukulele on the PC, Elder Scrolls Online, Last of Us for the PS3, Aliens Colonial Marines PS3, and Rise of the Tomb Raider on Xbox One. And then the art of the box, which was gifted by Jordy Slasher, all sealed as well. Lovely big book. So we'll spin this wheel. Everybody on the wheel is who has donated before the stream started. So we'll spin this and we'll see who wins that.
No, you're coming in, big man.
Oh. So who's going to win this?
Oh, it doesn't.
Oh no, yeah, I'm third.
I don't think it goes. I think it goes in.
Oh, yeah.
How close you get.
Yes.
I'm in the rough.
So Clark is me.
Oh,
Yeah, that's you.
How far away was over there talking?
28, and how long? And that gives me 136 yards.
So that's
Yeah, that's how long I'll get that close.
Yeah, so you don't want to do a full sweep, otherwise
No.
you fly on the back.
Or message burner, that's it. Have we got some time, Jack? Gordon? We'll take you to
Slightly. Who's next? Let's see.
So just a reminder for anyone on the stream,
that you,
you
Scott?
to win Simon's Xbox 360.
Yeah, it might be hard to do.
It's every £10 gets you on the wheel.
Yeah, you both
Up
got
until
it
20, until 1:30. 1:30 we'll spin the next wheel.
I think he's doing well.
Oh, he does. It's very green.
Yeah.
That's good.
Have you got something on your mind?
Something interesting. We're going to go through.
Having a sexy face.
Who said that?
That's fundamental, isn't it?
He's a bit.
Well, that's looking good.
Cinematic, that means going in.
How would? Ooh.
Nice.
Is that your second shot, Russ?
Second
So you're in
shot,
for free?
Yeah.
What par is it?
4.
Hey.
That's me, isn't it? So I've got
Oh, we're wearing different shirts anyway, Dylan. You've got red, I mean white. Oh dear, let's go ahead and see.
Don't know
who's
who's
next.
next.
That's you again.
me! Not like games, isn't it?
And yeah, I think
There's no
it's
cheating involved.
as you get closer to the hole, it's the one furthest away that goes.
That's it,
How do you do it? Just sort of like, I just like tap it.
yeah, so I would just
We've not got the ability to put the chat on the side then, right?
Sam would want to get it in the next
Goes
one.
to the one.
What's who's next?
It'll be me on furthest away.
Is it you to be on there?
Really did it last time, but it just went. You had to wrap it, didn't you?
Yeah, it's just not. Okay, we have that. Okay,
Point it down for you.
I'm moving the arrows, so
Is there anyone on the chart?
There's a few.
Yeah.
14.
Well, there's a premium chicken, daddy meat.
this is the worst bit of golf ever.
Not for you again, Mike.
Yeah.
We should be doing some commentary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get any chat on the phone?
Hello people. So up next, who's giving it a good old swing? Oh,
Yeah, we need to do commentary.
That'll be me again then.
Donations going up, 470.
This is the bell one. I think we've had
That's only the bell ones, aren't they?
was it?
Yeah, you can turn that for a second one.
So here we are, after the illustrious Turnberry. Something close. I can't understand Scottish, so I don't know what you just said.
Too heavy-handed, look.
As we can find out, Paul is just too much of a Viking for golf. You cannot
How many
do
eyes is
Precision shots.
precision-sensitive shots.
How many shots have you taken so far?
6.
How do you think your chances are today? At the golf course, at the green?
Feeling confident.
He's going to win now.
There's no way of
That's
slow.
not possible.
Two lucky shots.
There's no way of slowly swinging it.
We're on the green.
I'm going to be putting against already off the green.
You again?
Yeah.
You don't want like
No, well, it seems to be.
So you're going to put on now.
it. It's judging the house on the resort and yeah.
That's another little green.
Ah.
He lines it up.
Perfect.
When we go to the
So it's this. It's getting. It's punching this
It's
part.
That's the one that drops down, is it?
I think so, yeah.
Oh.
At least it's not me now.
Next up to the
Get
plate.
there.
GloryHunter 82.
Get right and face off of it now.
82 because that's it, par.
That's right. You shut my guys.
I still think we golf would have been easier.
Look how close that is.
No.
Back to you.
Dylan
Hey,
will
wait.
start getting a shot.
Oh, yes.
Little do they know, the loser has to donate £50 to the cause.
See you later, Mark. No, is that the bathroom? 24-hour golf.
Sorry.
Andrew, you alright?
That was small.
Sharon will be.
Oh, okay. You should have like do it like that. Got a chair. Chair. That's what they think for airplanes. Then you can do it to like.
Oh, yeah, there's a dodge button on this game, isn't there? Yeah, it's certain dodges.
Point you do it as a. Circular coach. I'll send you a picture.
Easier. We'll do it Steve's story.
Yeah, send you a post picture. Save that.
You literally just waited there to hear me.
Yeah, that was it.
That's it.
Oh, free now. Who's Leo?
I'm trying! Oh, he's put a control
Leo the
on.
leader's let his entire squad die.
Playing on the job, this is fun. I'm feeling too good.
Can't even pick you up.
It's alright, let me die as well. It's okay.
Finished the game? Did you finish at the top? Is that a quick game?
No,
It's really long.
ridiculous.
Is it?
There's loads of levels.
Add it to your 50 game challenge.
Yeah, I've got to at least get one game off here. 52. It's 24. It's something.
So a nice easy and retro.
Do it like that. Oh, rough.
How much of the room can you see on that camera?
You can see from you around.
No, it didn't know it needs to be angled down, but you want to see more.
Eddie, can you take over from me? Do you want to go to my room?
No, you're not allowed to go into your room.
You went for a nap?
You can't go. I've already said that Russ has had 2 sleeps already.
Right. They can't play the game without you.
Hang on, man. Are you doing Instagram, mate? What time is it? Until 2:30 this donation?
Aye. Shock anyone when you go to that car.
It's not working
One's the
again.
old one, I think one's the new one.
What's the new?
Oh well.
We have to test which one works.
There's a pizza on tracks and whenever you get no train.
You have to go out.
Afternoon, Linda. Rick keeps on going off.
Yeah, it goes off if it's not, no one's talking into it, or if it then stops moving, I think. But if not, we got the other one on charge at the moment.
I've got 2 sets.
Afternoon, Linda.
Is that your card that's on the chair?
From Chester.
Yeah.
727, we'll get them now. What Chappelle said, he's missed the ferry, and now he has to wait till 3:15. Can't waste all my battery waiting on what to go back to. Right, for the most generous man, hard-working man on Thank you very YouTube, much. all of us put together to get you some gifts for, and to, you know, put this up here in some useful surroundings. So, they're all for you, the back is mine.
Thank you very much.
Back.
Do you want the bag back?
Yes, please.
Do you want the bag back?
Yeah, but, you need to open them on camera for people to see.
You're not live.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, we're not live!
Not even audio.
Right, okay. Gordon, it's your birthday. We've all clubbed together to get you some gifts for Anne as well for being the most generous man.
Thank you very
much. Everyone has been a recipient of your generosity around here, so you know we felt like we get some stuff. And like I say, for we're going to say, look at it, you know. Yeah. So we need to open them on camera, so you know, see what they are.
I like the dinosaur one, people.
Yeah, that's my choice.
Really nice.
And obviously a big thank you to everybody who isn't here.
Yes, there are people who contributors who aren't here as well, so thank you them as well. Apparently this is a big thing up here. Yeah,
One back fast.
you also like that.
Just have some Irish, should be fine.
Back fast cocktail.
That's the when the stream finishes, we'll make
What's that to
it.
them?
I'll meet you then. Thanks so much. Leave us there.
We can't see with it.
You won't make it for you, right?
You make it through the hot fast, it's full of caffeine.
Oh, nice. Fantastic. Oh, nice.
So that's it.
Thank you very much.
Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
So what we got here, so we got
Just made that extra and then
Unfortunately, 6 weeks.
every range every one.
Zoe, nice
Thank you
to
very
see
much.
the action game. All right, I'm sure.
Zoe. Zoe, thank you.
You're welcome.
I think I'll go back in the last
6 months ago, I still not got it.
Oh, lovely.
and sharing people, and sharing that one off as well. There's loads of people, obviously, it was on one club.
Got a nice wee
Well,
basket
yeah.
down as well. Signed by tons of folk. I love it there.
People got the inside that as well, so
Loads of folk are in here. Thank you very much. Eddie, Tommy Marcus, Mark, Dylan, Callum, Mrs. Bear, GloryHunter, Paul, Stuart, John Bondi, Ross and Chrissy, Redfield Steve. Thank you very, very much. Is this Eddie?
Very, yeah.
I'll be taking farm of it, isn't it?
Nice book. From Ants to Zombies. Amazing. I dropped this last really one. He's probably got it.
Probably has.
What size of that?
Ants and zombies.
It's got 60 days of video there.
Scale the game's amazing.
Right, anyway.
Thank you very much. I'm going to go retry now.
It's not that bad, is it?
Cheers, mate.
And again, happy birthday.
It's got it.
Starts from the
Is he
fire.
downstairs? He's down there.
Yeah.
You believe the problem boy Paul actually get paid this.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is that why you went to Asda?
He was going to go to Costco, but there was a massive queue.
Oh, is that where it's Costco? Oh, man. I don't know what to say.
Oh,
Thank you very much.
Me.
brilliant.
Thank you very much, Sam.
You're welcome.
Thank you, everyone.
And especially, and as well with it being, we didn't even realise it was a landmark birthday either. Yeah.
Al watched it, it wasn't his box that he was meant to work.
No, that was the other that was
But you keep your box up, please.
Just past the halfway mark. Everybody's still going. Everybody's still going. There's snacks everywhere.
Yeah, you can do it.
Dylan's in his schmuck corner.
Ross, beer?
Oh, I've still got hair on there yet.
Eddie, beer?
Crack it in.
Go on then.
Don't have any more.
Stop.
I don't think many.
Closer, sit still a minute.
The way around on the news, isn't it?
Yeah, sure. Same again. Same time to enter.
It wasn't clapping for you, by the way.
No, no. You want to play guilty gear?
Yeah. Who's got the main controller?
Scott.
Oh, you're a good man.
Keep
Always
it
said
going, keeping it going to half 11, or are you going to end it?
I think we end it.
End
That's
it-
too
yeah,
bad.
end it. No, that's an hour.
Aye.
Sorry?
Yeah, that's the hour, isn't it?
Okay.
Aye.
Still got an hour for people to donate.
We're still at 3 minutes.
Yeah.
So what's the bid?
We're over it now.
Yeah.
310. Quality.
Thank you, everybody.
Amazing. Oh, it's looked well tonight or today.
That's it.
Right, it's not for you.
Fantastic target.
Let's delete some of Gordon's games.
Made it 3 grand. Thank you very much to everybody that's donated throughout the 23-hour mark we're on now.
I think some of them allow something that's got 6 seconds to delete 50 games.
Don't forget, it's not finished yet. We've still got another hour, so keep donating.
Exactly. Just donate the sake of it. That's it.
Double check the names and we got them all. You get Ian.
Yeah, much appreciated. Much more than I thought we were going to raise.
Yeah, massive thank you to everybody who donated prizes for me to be the raffle master for it. You know, without those prizes you weren't going to raise the amount we raised for the Children's Hospital. Absolutely fantastic cause, and yeah, hopefully you know, we see what the benefits are from it. Everybody else?
Massive thanks to Gordon for organising it all.
Yeah.
I know
Getting us
what
up here, getting it sorted.
Yeah, this can't have been
Be here
easy
without
to
Gordon, shouldn't you?
This wouldn't have been an easy thing to
We're all ready
organise.
for a nap. I'll just die for a nap.
We've been ready for a nap since 12 o'clock last night.
Oh, bless. But that was fantastic fun. Thank you very much. Really was, yeah. I've still got a minute left. Talk about it for a minute.
Couple of minutes.
The horses that are going past outside. No, honestly, this place is an absolutely wonderful place. It's right on the coast. Fantastic of Turnberry to let us use the resorts as well. You know, good cause, and everybody chipped in.
Great company.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Plenty of tenants.
Yeah, but it's
We've run out of tenants now.
Plenty of tenants, plenty of food. It's been good. It's been a good laugh. And hopefully we can do it again next year and get some more folk up as well. So that'll be a great laugh as well.
Yeah, have a refresh of tubers.
A refresh
All
of
new.
Tubers,
Yeah.
We'll try
Even
that.
though I'd love to do it again,
Yeah.
it'd be nice to see new folks doing it.
See them go through what you went through.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all think it's easy. That's
Yeah.
easy. But yeah, thank you very much. And that is it.
We've hit the 24-hour mark.
24 hours. Cheers,
Right,
guys.
we've got to bed now.
Bye-bye. Ending.
Oh, sad.
Hit stop streaming, I guess.
Wow, that was a weekend. So I don't quite know how I'm going to splice this video together. It was going to be a kind of a vlog style. It started off that way. As usual, didn't get as much footage as I wanted to. Got some on the journey there, and hopefully decent enough footage of the room and the area of what we were in. A little bit throughout the day, and yeah, that was it. It was quite hectic, especially during the stream, to actually get any footage done. So quite hard. So I'm not sure how this is going to play out, but just wanted to get on camera and obviously thank everybody, especially Gordon. Without Gordon, it was his idea, his invitations has got us there. It wouldn't have happened. So absolutely fantastic idea. I'm glad you put it through to your bosses and they agreed, and we were able to do you proud with the amount we managed to raise, which was phenomenal. We weren't expecting that. So that was really good. So massive thanks to obviously everyone who donated the items to be raffled off, everybody who did make donations to get us to that target, and everyone who just stopped by in the chat and in the stream to show their support. Yeah, it was a phenomenal experience, and such a good weekend. Just chilling out with everyone. Yeah, really good. Never forget it. It was the first time I'd met Gordon personally. Obviously spoke to him quite a lot, either on YouTube or in our chat and on StreamYard and stuff. But first time actually meeting Gordon, and first time meeting Ross as well, Bahaha. So great to meet them guys. Just clicked straight away, and it was just like almost like a big brother house. Just everybody living in the one little chalet thing that we'd got in the lounge, and just getting on, having a laugh, playing games, drinks, food, and food. Gordon did us proud with the food. Jeez, got us loads of stuff for the first night, and didn't even stay to eat any of it. So we had like pizzas and chips and pakoras and all kinds of stuff. Far too much than what we could eat. So yeah, that was amazing. And obviously we had breakfast in the hotel, all set up for us. And then throughout the stream and the days, there was guys bringing us food. We had lamb curry with obviously rice, pitters, barbecue chicken wings, more pizzas, more chips, dirty fries, so much. And we all took food and snacks with us as well, and there was loads left in the end. I didn't even eat as much as I thought I was going to eat. Yeah, food and drinks, yeah, we got through a fair few drinks as well, both on the night before and after. And yeah, it was just a great experience. So again, thank everyone for coming up. So the Friday night, obviously throughout the Friday day, we all were arriving. A lot of us within the same time period. Paul was a little bit later on in the afternoon because obviously he had to wait for I think his missus was finishing work and then they were coming up. But yeah, we got through some drinks that night, the night before the stream, and we all had a bit of a late night and an early morning. So it was a 24-hour stream, which was 12 till 12. Obviously we weren't up at 12. Myself, I was up at 6, and I know a few others were up early as well. Eddie obviously walking the dog, and we took our dog, so I was up at 6 with the dog, took him for a walk, got ready. Everyone else was up around then. It was 7 at the latest, and we were all in the room setting up, getting prepared, getting ready. So it was a long day. It wasn't that we got up just before 12. We were up early. Obviously went up for breakfast as well. So yeah, and then after the stream we all obviously went pretty much our separate ways to back to our rooms, but none of us really slept that much. I think Russ Retro Bear had the most sleep, and I think that was only 4 or 5 hours, I think he said. I went straight back to my room. Luckily my missus had made me a nice hot soapy bath with some stuff in it, and yeah, I got in the bath and I must have fell asleep. I must have dozed off for a little bit in the bath. Got out back onto the bed, and I probably had 1.5 hours, 2 hours max sleep, and I was back awake and ready to go. Took the dog out again for another walk, and then we were back up in the lounge where Paul was already up there. I think he was watching the football. He'd not had much sleep at all. He's like me. He said you can't sleep when it's light, when it's daytime. It doesn't matter how tired you are. So yeah, we were back up there playing games, having a laugh, having a just chat about it all, and many drinks. And then things got a little bit leery, a little bit more fun. It was interesting to see. But yeah, so it was just absolutely incredible time. We'd had loads more planned for the stream, to be fair, game wise, and things we were going to play and things we were going to do. But I think we'd almost over planned it, which isn't a bad thing at all. Like we got enough stuff that we wanted to do, but yeah, we had other stuff that we were going to do, games we were going to play and that kind of things, and we just ran out of time, believe it or not. We just didn't get time to do it all, which yeah is a good thing, because it meant there was always something pretty much going. And if Gordon's lucky enough to do it again, hopefully he can take them ideas on to whoever house goes up, with any luck, to do that with him. But yeah, the hospitality was fantastic. Straight away Gordon was there to meet us, showed us to our room, give us a little tour around. We had a dog bed ready for the dog with some treats on, and a little toy and all that kind of stuff. Cosmo was absolutely loving it, running around. He's playing with his toy now. So yeah, he thoroughly enjoyed it. Thoroughly enjoyed everybody there, making him and my missus welcome. He loved all the attention and the fuss, as you can imagine from a still puppy. Yeah, absolutely loved it. It was the first time he's really been around another dog as well, like solidly, with Eddie's dog Pocky. And she obviously was a lot bigger than him and a little bit more energetic, so at first he wasn't quite sure. But then I think it was after the stream on the Saturday, no, it'd be the Sunday night, Jester took him down to have his dinner. He came back with the full-on zoomies and was just zooming around, and everyone was like, where's this dog been all weekend? And yeah, at this point Pocky had kind of calmed down, and she was fine, and Cosmo was just running up to her, giving a little bark or whatever, and getting him to chase her or chasing her around, and he found his kind of courage and was willing to play and wanting to play with her. So it was nice to see, and great to see that he was getting along with her as well and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, we did manage to complete a game early hours of the morning. I completed Ghost Squad on the Wii. Did start off with Russ Retro Bear. We were playing 2-player, but I know his kind of zapper wasn't quite calibrated properly. I don't think it wasn't really working, because after he died and dropped out and I continued to play the game, we swapped games to one of the Resident Evil ones, and I used the zapper that he was using, because that was like the Player 1 one. and I was struggling with the Resident Evil one. It wasn't working properly, so it wasn't that he was a bad shot, it wasn't lined up or calibrated right. There was something off with it, so yeah, we moved on from there. But yeah, I got to play quite a few other games that I've not played before. I think it was one of Gordon's over in the back corner in the middle. He'd got his PS3 set up, but he'd got some like PS1 games, so I finally got to play Legacy of Kain, only for a short while, but finally got to play that. After everyone saying how good the game is, so that was good to have a go on. I had a bit of a blast on Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which I have got, but it's good to have a play on that as well. And what was the other one? Oh, I played a Castlevania game on the Nintendo 64. I can't remember which one it was because there was two on there, but that was quite interesting for a kind of 3D Castlevania game, so I enjoyed playing that. Wow, I downloaded a load more. I can't remember what else I was playing on that. I was playing some more on that system as well. As well as a bit of GoldenEye. Me and Dylan had a GoldenEye face-off, which was really good. It went down to the wire. We only played first to 10 kills, and it went to 9-9. And yeah, just managed to pip him at in the final seconds with just a little bit of health left. It was really close. So yeah, that was pretty good. And I had a few goes on there. Eddie and Dylan had a shmup corner of the room where they got a couple of screens set up for shmups, both horizontal and vertical shmups that they were playing and streaming as well. They're on Eddie's channel. I think there's some videos up there, so you can go check that out. And yeah, we had a little bit of a I think it was a Miss Pac-Man high score challenge going on. Me and Dylan were taking it in turns, both beating each other's scores for ages, like, and then I managed to get just a ridiculous high score fairly early on. Like, I'd only got to about the second or third stage and got a really high score somehow. And yeah, Dylan got to like the fourth stage and he was nowhere near it. And then Eddie came along and finally beat the score, but I didn't get a chance to go back on the game and try and beat his. So yeah, maybe we'll do something about that and see if we can beat that score. That'd be interesting to see. But yeah, we did again early hours of the morning. We had previously Gordon had downloaded, I don't know if I think he'd bought Tekken 2. We were looking for Tekken 3 to play, but the store didn't have it for whatever reason, and they had Tekken 2, which I've not played as much as Tekken 3, so it was alright to give that a bit of a go again. And obviously none of the characters were unlocked, so we had a bit of a tournament on it with the characters we had, and then went back to it earlier in the morning and took it in turns, one at a time, to go through the story mode, having a character each to unlock all the characters. And then there was me, Paul, Ross. Then we were the main three actually, just going through it. Everyone else was getting a bit tired at this point. I'm not sure. I think Gordon may have had a go. I can't remember. But yeah, between the 3 or 4 of us, we took it in turns to do a character and complete their stories and unlock all the characters. So that was pretty good. So technically we kind of beat another game as well between us, I suppose, doing all the stories that way. But yeah, Eddie had also got out it was like a pony fighting game, which was supposed to be a My Little Pony game. He was telling us about it, but it was actually pretty good. And I'd found one horse that I was really getting on with and got on a right good winning streak. But then, as with all the fighting games that we played, once someone got on a winning streak, Miss Retro Bear took over and just stopped it dead. She was the conqueror of the winning streaks. As soon as someone got one, you just handed the pad to Miss Bear. She just knocked him straight off the pedestal and won. And yeah, it was good to have a blast with everyone and play loads of different games. And I'm glad all the items went and we got some good money for Gordon. It is still open currently. Hopefully I can get this video up pretty soon. It's I don't even know what day it is. Yesterday was a write-off. I was completely out of it. So it's Wednesday the 6th today. Hopefully I can get this straight edited up. Either go up today or tomorrow. And yeah, Eddie is making a rug. A new venture that is on. So there is still chance to bid in for that. Every £10 bid you place will gain you an entry to win that rug. And then once that's gone and done, the page will then finish and we can find a final total of what we've made. We're close to actually £4,000, which is mental after after all the Just Giving and everything. We were on £3,045 I think at the end of the stream, and then obviously after all the Just Good Giving and all that kind of stuff, it was bumped back up about 700 quid. So yeah, not far off the £4,000, which is absolutely mental. So much appreciated to everybody. Gordon showed us a thing, we were in the top 5% of I can't think of the word now, I'm still tired. Top 5% of people making money basically for the charity or for the Just Giving, which again is great. So that's down to everybody who helped, which yeah is awesome. So I've lost my train of thought of what else I was saying. Games being played and all that kind of stuff. It was just a fantastic time and experience. So massive thanks to Gordon for setting it all up, having the idea, inviting us all, everybody who was there, making us, my missus and the dogs welcome. So Eddie, Pocky, Dylan, Paul, Ross, Russ, and then obviously Chrissy, Laura, Claire Retrobear, Alan, Ross's friend who took him up. Yeah, it was great. And Generation Pixel also came over for a few hours the Saturday morning as well to hang with us for a bit. That was pretty cool. And yeah, just made everybody feel welcome and just have a damn good time. So yeah, I'm absolutely knackered. I think that's all we have to say. Massive thanks again to everybody. And yeah, Gordon also did leave a big bag of various games for us to pick through. I did pick a couple, so I'm gonna do a pickups video after this, and you can catch them in that video of what we picked up. So I've got a fair few more bits to do. But anyway, that's not important. That's not part of this. Just wanted to show my appreciation to Gordon and everybody else there, and just share a bit of thoughts and ramblings on the weekend. But yeah, stunning place, absolutely stunning place, massive resort, and yeah, it was quite a pleasant drive. The missus really enjoyed the drive going up, to be fair, and there was some nice scenic routes and stuff we took, which was quite nice. The dog was settled all the way there in the car. It's obviously the longest ever been in the car. Had a good few sleeps and what have you. So it was pretty decent. But yeah, I'm going to leave that there, I think. Hopefully it makes some kind of sense. And we'll catch you in the next one. So thanks for everybody who helped support. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.